Welcome everyone, this is Acid Roots and we've got more Super Mario 3. So just to kind of quell the drama there, uh, we're going to move on to a better stage for us. So with this, you kind of see the last that you're going to see of desert stages. And really, there might have been a water stage in there, but the Dark World does not add in anything else, so that's just one thing to know. I would have liked to seen another giant stage, but we don't. And one thing, there's several things about this game that are memorable. You have the the leaf, which is Raccoon Mario. You have the Tanuki suit, the Hammer Brothers suit, but you also have the Karibo shoe, which is the boot that you can use in World 5. I don't remember if I used it, but I think this was one of the ones. I think a lot of folks wound up wanting to use it, and I'm not sure if it returned in new Super Mario Brothers, but as it stood, it pretty much was about maybe 10 or 15 years before you were ever able to use that power up in a stage again. But then also, I guess that stands to reason that that was the way a lot of the other power ups were. I don't recall being able to use the Hammer Brothers suit very much very much more often in this game or in the future Mario games. So, I'm trying to spit something out of my mouth. Um, yeah, so once Mario hit 3D, we kind of got rid of the power up things, and that's just as strange as it gets, just because the two-dimensional Mario games are always the ones that people talk about versus the 3D ones. I just don't know how many people are saying, "Do you remember Mario 64? How much ass that game kicked?" It feels as if people will say that about Super Mario World in this game, but I don't feel that for Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy, and Mario 64. But I mean, this is just an extra thing to know. Obviously, it's two players. It allows you to do so much more, but I cannot figure out why Nintendo, it seems as if the magic is hard to recapture. It's extremely strange. We'd have to sit down, Nintendo with the fans and decide, well, why is it that. Now, obviously, you can't say that he didn't continue to succeed, but I mean, we all know it was because of this game and the first one that was the reason why he's known. But I'm trying to think of what else. So, as you note in this stage, the jumps are getting a lot trickier. So that's one thing you're gonna have to understand how to move correctly. I mean, they throw a lot of tricks your way that are gonna be. I mean, you should note that it's not imperative to beat every stage. That's the thing. They give you specific power ups like the P Wing that allow you to kind of have like a free pass as far as, I guess, to quote Super Mario RPG, you get a freebie and you are able to. See, now this part is tricky. That was a really hard thing to do. But now I'm gonna let you in on the secret that I failed to note here. It was that you are supposed to use the Hammer Brothers suit. That would be the idea. You get at least two of them in World 6, and this is probably the stage that you would need it. Now, obviously, if you used it beforehand, it would not be as requisite, but every enemy in this stage can be taken out with the Hammer Brothers suit. That's just the thing to know. Specifically, the Thwomps, the big spike things that fall down, that is what you want to get rid of, because otherwise the timing of that has to be like spot on. So, really, by the time you were to get to this stage in the game, it's just, I mean, it really, I don't know what you're supposed to do as far as the Nintendo version of it, because, you couldn't save in that, so they just had to really take care of it pretty quickly. But, so, as you can see, I'm kind of struggling with this, but yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to. So, there is not a ton left in this game. That's really. This, between these two stages, there's really only about 10 stages left in the entire game. And. But they all pull out the stops. So I forgot the point that I was trying to say. I definitely had something else I was going to say, but I don't remember it. So, all right. So, were you expecting that? Now, I'll tell you about that. I was so angry that I grabbed the controller and I must have pressed the X button and accidentally, because I had no intentions of switching, but I was so mad that I grabbed the controller and warped here. Subscribe for more fun.